Yes, I am. Why? Because if this was LeBron James, y'all would be making 100 million videos about this. Y'all wouldn't go a day without making a live about this. So new information just came out, and it's bad. Kwahi and Ballmer are finished. Ballmer too. He's trying to hide his tracks and trying to say he didn't know about this or he don't know what's going on. Nah, bro. Nah. I want y'all to hear this. Shout out to the boy Dreamers Pro. He been doing his due diligence on this. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that was his favorite player in the league. You know what I'm saying? Being objective, being a real journalistic. You know what I'm saying? Keeping his journalistic integrity. So check this out. Salute, Gideon.
Let's just recap it. September 2021 to March 2023, quote unquote, Team Ballmer, meaning Steve Ballmer, the governor of the Clippers, Dennis Wong, the alternate governor of the Clippers, the CFO of the Clippers, and also the Clippers themselves via the letterhead with these weird carbon credits. They proceed to give a grand total of $118 million to Aspiration in 18 months. Each new payment, I would argue, less defensible than the last. Which reminds me, by the way, of something another billionaire.
Did y'all hear what he said? In a year and a half, they sent $118 million. Steve Ballmer sent $118 million to this company, Aspirations, which is now bankrupt. $118 million, and that's what he invested into this company, which was set to pay Kawhi Leonard $50 million, $48 million for a no-show contract. DFJ Hoops, what's up, my boy? CC Motion, what's popping? So I want y'all to hear that again. This is illegal, by the way.
September 2021 to March 2023.
And I'm going to keep cooking their ass. Because if this was LeBron James,
Clippers,
y'all will be making a video every single day. We ain't going to do that here, bro.
And also, the Clippers themselves, via the letterhead with these weird carbon credits, they proceed to give a grand total of $118 million.
$118 million.
To Aspiration in 18 months.
First of all, they paying this man all this money to do what? He don't play. He don't promote your brand. Your new Intuit Dome. He don't say anything. You ain't getting the championship. Tell him, Motion. You better tell him how we rock over here, bro. I don't care who it is. This could have been Steph Curry. I would have been on his ass too. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You asking for houses. You asking for ownership. Nigga, you thought you was going to get ownership of the Lakers? Nigga, LeBron wasn't even going to get that. Kobe ain't getting that. Magic didn't get. Who you fuck do you think you are, nigga? Exactly, DFJ, and I'm the realest, and I pride myself for being one of the realest journalists on the NBA YouTube waves. I don't make 1,000 LeBron James videos a day, so no, you're not gonna get that here. YouTube did already demonetize me and tried to cut me short, but the best part is that I'm gonna keep going, and my subscribers keep going as they try to demonetize me and not send out none of my notifications. That's why we still here. We just too real. So please share, like the video. It gets the watch hours up so I can get remonetized sometime in the future. But yeah, like, bro, this is ridiculous. Let's keep it going.
Each new payment, I would argue, less defensible than the last. Which reminds me, by the way, of something another billionaire owner had told me, like a couple episodes ago.
Because if Steve knew and the was falling apart and these guys were a scam, he'd say, let me invest some more money so you can pay off Kwahi so this whole thing goes away and there's no evidence of it any longer. And let's just erase all this from the books.
This Mark Cuban.
You don't leave this outstanding debt out there. If Ballmer was involved and he just immediately square the circle, to use your term, the minute things went sour, he's a fucking moron.
You're saying save aspiration personally to prevent bankruptcy, to prevent all of this stuff.
That's one option, or invest more money, right? And just tell them to pay off Kwahi. Because it would have made no sense to do this on an annual basis. It would have made a lot more sense to pay it off, put it away, nobody knows any better.
And so weeks after Steve Ballmer's March 2023
I show you that
I am told, after the round of fundraising is completed, this
them
is the spring
niggas
of
be trying to get up under that
another
the
thing worth
salary cap.
noting here is that that's about when federal agencies start interviewing dozens of aspiration employees, just two of which, by the way, you've already heard from in this episode today. In fact, March 2023 happens to be when the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the federal agency, had opened its investigation into Aspiration's carbon credit business, I am told, which had been a real source of frustration for the Aspiration employees who actually got into this whole business to, help the...
At Grand Canyon University.
You know what I'm saying? You got federal investigation going on. They interviewing Aspiration employees. And it's a paper trail of everything. Mark Cuban is basically saying, why would you do this on an annual basis so there could be, a whole bunch of paper trail and a whole bunch of evidence? Why wouldn't you just invest a whole bunch of money and save the bankruptcy? They pay Kwahi off and then they're not bankrupt no more and then make it go away, which would be the correct way to do it if this is true, which I believe is true. It's too much evidence, bro. It's too much shit coming out. Pablo Torre then dropped the hammer on these niggas. This is why Pablo Torre quit ESPN. He wouldn't be able to do this at ESPN. He would not be able to drop this at ESPN.
Here, there's also a lot of simple, and to me, the binary that Mark Cuban posed to us, are you Team Ballmer, or as I called it, Team Bricks? Bricks are bigger than I thought.
Excellent. So you heard what they had to say.
Yeah. You see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with this guy? This boy asked for ownership in the team, a house, endorsement money off the record, basically. Endorsement money, a private plane. My nigga, you can afford all that. You can afford a house. You can afford a private plane. You have endorsements. Little do y'all know, Kwahi has endorsements. But ownership in a team? While you're playing? Ownership, what we getting back? We giving you ownership in the team, what we getting back? Think about if the Clippers would have did that. That would have been the dumbest investment in sports history. What, nigga? You ain't even did shit, nigga. Who you think you is, nigga? That nigga Kwahi thought he was Jordan or some shit, bro. He thought he was Jordan or lifetime Kobe or something like that. Like, let's say Kobe in his last year was like, look, I want ownership of the team. You know what I'm saying? I want part ownership. I done did this for the team, blah, 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 that. You ask for that type of shit afterwards, bro. You ain't asking for that shit just so you could sign. Yeah, I need Paul George. Okay, cool. At that time, that wasn't so bad of a deal, but it ended up being a stupid ass deal for how much they had to give up for him. I want Paul George. I want I want a house. I want private plane status. I want off the record endorsement deals. Hold on, nigga, what? I want ownership in the team. No, bro. Yeah, I know. They said that too to he said the same shit to the Lakers and the Raptors. Boy, you must be crazy. I want ownership of the Toronto Maple. No, nigga. And then you left. Hell no, gang. That nigga crazy, bro. He must have been out of his mind, buddy. Buddy was out of his mind, bro. He really thought he was. I don't know, bro. I told y'all he was a diva behind the scene, and now y'all seeing it. Why do y'all come on here and say dumb shit, bro? Y'all come on here and say like just ignorant junk, bro. Why? Bro, this nigga, he's a clown, bro. And it's about to get bad. Because if it's true, the penalties is he can't re-sign with the Clippers. His contract is null and void. He get fined $350,000, which ain't nothing. But where he gonna go? Like he must be crazy. You thought I want ownership. That's the only way he did that because he know that's the only way he gonna get ownership. Cause nigga, you gotta have billions of dollars to own the team, bro. You know how much money you gotta have? The Lakers just sold for what, 10 billion, bro? Something like that. Like, you know how much money you gotta have? You gotta have at least a couple billion to own a team. That's why LeBron trying to create his own little league. They ain't finna let him in anyways for how he didn't, you know what I'm saying, been so shitty against the game, going against the NBA, which he been doing. Steve Ballmer want to get rid of him right now. I did a video on that already, but Steve Ballmer want to get Dreamers Pro did a video, Too Raw, Ticket, a couple other dudes did a video on it, but Steve Ballmer ready to get rid of him right now. So I guess Ticket reported on Kawhi going to the Warriors. I ain't mad at that. He healthy. I'm not mad. Listen, let this be known. I'm frying Kawhi because I think he's a cheater. The nigga still can hoop. Let that be known. I don't have a problem with him coming to my team. He ain't getting shit because now he exposed. He ain't asking for shit. He's cooked. He's cooked. His value is bad. You better just come on over here and then try to win another championship. If you don't retire, you going in the Hall of Fame. But you ain't getting shit. This Steph Curry land over here, nigga. We don't need you, my nigga. You need us more than we need you. Honestly, right now, because ain't no franchise gonna take a chance on you right now. Especially with how your baggage and with everything going on right now. So it don't got nothing to do with play. Like, of course, we need him to be a better team, but right now, ain't nobody think about trading for no Kawhi, especially with the unknown. I would have too. Shit. If I found this out about my favorite player, I would too. Shit. Especially because he don't play like that. Especially since the last 7 years, bro. He didn't play a handful of playoff series when they needed him the most. When they went to the Western Conference Finals, he wasn't there. If they would have had Kawhi versus the Suns, they would have beat the Suns. But no, Kawhi wasn't there. See? Even Gideon. I'm done. Like, I never was a huge fan of him, and I didn't like the Kobe and Jordan comparisons. I see what y'all trying to say with the mid-range and everything like that, but, bro, Kobe and Jordan left everything out on the floor, bro. They played hurt. They played all of that. Kawhi don't do none of that. They wasn't no divas like this. You ain't never heard no Kobe or no Jordan asking, even when Kobe was trying to get traded. Hey, I need ownership of the team. I need a house. I need this. I need that. Doing illegal shit up under the cap. Yeah, pay me $48 million. I'm gonna be a no-show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna market nothing. What else is people to think? This is a fraud ass company. You paying this man how much? And he don't have to do what for he ain't doing nothing for the company. He ain't in no ads, he ain't marketing nothing. And Steve Ballmer, his owner, the owner of the team that he plays for, is investing the money. Come on, bro. It's too easy. This nigga's a who the hell you think you is? Chelsea Clinton? What the hell? $50 million ownership of the team. Who the hell this nigga think he is? Chelsea Clinton? Bro, you wild. You a wild boy, Kawhi. You a wild boy. I'm telling you, you's a wild boy. Don't bring if the rumors is true and you it's possible that you is coming to a Golden State. Ain't none of that shit going down here. I'm letting you know that right now. We ain't doing none of that shit, nigga. Joe Lacob ain't having that shit. You gonna fall in line, or you can get your ass. You can get the fuck on too. Cause we already finna. We just got to figure out this Jonathan Kuminga situation. Shit, Kuminga for Kawhi, we could figure that out and get Kawhi, or shit, it don't matter, nigga. We can find something else. We gonna figure that out because we got DeAnthony Melton and Horford that we just waiting on bitch ass Jonathan Kuminga. Exactly. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. Cause I believe this shit true. He's cooked. That nigga Pablo Torre been on. He done through it. He didn't put the hammer on their ass. I know they sick right now. You hear Steve Ballmer trying to get up out of it. I don't know nothing about. Kawhi ain't said shit. All I know is that his contract is gonna be prohibited. He can't re-sign with the Clippers, which means he's gonna have to go somewhere else. I don't mind him coming to the Warriors, but ain't none of that shit going down, bro. Could go to New York, Houston, Dallas. Oh no, he's not going to OKC, bro. Cut that shit out, bro. They don't need nothing else. Them niggas and Dallas don't need shit else, bro. Houston definitely don't need shit else. Come on, man. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. They don't need nothing else. They got everything they need. Nigga. Shit, you can come to the D. Come on to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Come help us win another championship. That'd be fire for me. We could put him at the, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather him play the 3 or the 4. But then again, he gonna mess up our chemistry. So nah, he gonna mess up our chemistry. We've been and slapped the shit out of that nigga down here, bro. It would, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Back to the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, baby. He should have never left. Back to the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? Go chill, my nigga Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the city. They treated that nigga like a god there, nigga. If that nigga was to come back, you know what I'm saying? See what you could do. They got they got Brandon Ingram over there. They got a couple people. I think they got a couple people over there. They got Emmanuel Quick. They got a few things over there, but ain't finna happen. No. Orlando got everything they need, G. They got everything they need. No. Nah, but I don't think he going to none. I don't think he really going nowhere right now. I gotta wait to see if the NBA is actually gonna enforce something. If they enforce it, then he's cooked. He gonna have to go somewhere else. Orlando would be sick though for him. Kawhi, Denver. I mean, they got his position already. They got Cam Thomas. They got, you know what I'm saying, somebody who's younger and gonna actually be there for sure. I think him with I'm sorry, him with Detroit, we really don't have no wing like that, bro. Like we got not no wing that could shoot for real. And we probably could put him. That means Tobias come off the bench. We'll put Kawhi at the 4. Shit, he big enough. He big enough. Shit, Kawhi could take Tobias' place. Shit, that'd be tough, nigga. K, Ivy, Asar, Kawhi, Duran. Oh my God. No, bro. Why y'all keep trying to give these niggas that got everything more? You trying to have him over there, Kawhi, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland. Come on, bro. Donovan Mitchell. Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Cut it out, bro. Why would they get rid of Cam? That don't even make sense. Why would they get rid of somebody who they know gonna be there and don't got health issues, and it's cheaper for Kawhi, who may get injured? They have to pay him more, and they don't know how long he gonna